All right, welcome back. So this video is going to be about how we set configuration and how we delete configuration. This is a bit of a different method than if you're used to things like Cisco or HP, where you just type out your command, you hit enter. Since this is a change commit architecture, we use set commands to actually set parts of the config, and we use delete commands to wait for it. Delete. We also support commands like disable for actually turning off, like say, an interface, or deactivate to take a chunk of that config, have it defined within the configuration, but leave it inactive. And this actually can be pretty useful. Where I use it the most is if I'm creating like BGP groups, or I have common BGP groups that maybe sometimes I need one to be active, sometimes I need other peers to be active, and I can just deactivate that BGP peer or that BGP group that is inactive. This comes from my days of running conferences and having a mobile network that went around. Anywho, so sets. So yeah, here let's start by say we're going to change gig 000. You can see right now this is set for switching. That's family Ethernet switching. Let's go ahead and make this so that it is set up for layer 3. So we'll change the family to iNet. So the way we're going to do that here is rather than just like there's a couple different ways. The way I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the logical interface, unit 0. Now I do a show command, there's nothing there. And now I can do a set unit 0 family, and you can see Ethernet switching is an option, but I want this to be a layer 3 interface, so I'm going to type the word iNet. And now if I do a show command, you can see that that's been changed. So we've just shown you how to do a delete and then a set. And watch, rinse, repeat. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. And you can question mark is your friend if you're just getting used to this. If we wanted to add a IP address, we could do it from here as well. Again, I could navigate to under the family iNet part of the tree, or I could just do it from right here. As long as I type the string out. And I use iNet address, and I could do 8.8.8.8. Don't worry, this isn't plugged into the internet, so I'm not about the black hole traffic. And then if we do a show command, we'll see that that address has been set. Now, if I didn't want that address to be active, I could do deactivate unit 0 family iNet address. And it would actually, I guess it wants me to type this all in here. I just tab that out, by the way. You don't have to commit something for the context aware configuration stuff to actually allow you to tab it out, which is awesome when you're creating firewall filters, because you can create a firewall filter and then you can go reference it, and no matter how complex the firewall filter name is, you can tab it out in the interface configuration. So if I do this, you'll see that that address is now inactive. It only deactivates the part of the configuration that you've defined. So the more specific you are, the more specific that inactive component is. So I could actually do deactivate unit 0, unit 0, and it would deactivate all of it and everything underneath. So let's go to the top. Let's roll it back. That's set and delete. And again, from if you're wondering about commits, there's an earlier video on that, kind of how to check your changes. In this case, I've just level set using the rollback command, and that's going to be it for this video. The next video, I don't know, maybe we'll get a little deeper into the interfaces. I'm not sure. I'm kind of winging it. Thanks for watching.